What time of the week is it, everybody? It's another comment video thing. Hi, Reapers. My name's Seth, and we are back again for another weekly comment video. Oh my gosh, like seriously. We're gonna end up reading the comments on the last week's video, only a couple of them, before we just go into general comments and stuff like that, right? So let me find the video here. Okay, here we go, let's check it out. Nintendo Gamer is saying calling us Reapers is so cringy though. Yep, I know, but that's kind of the whole point, isn't it? I guess I'm the only one who liked dudes and dudettes better. Yep, you're the only one. Now, this comment right here, I love this one. End me, and let's click read more. It's pronounced C on what? Sorry, I just got a little triggered. Oh, like his username being said incorrectly by me or something. I don't really care. Scion, I am broccoli, because if you believe you can be anything. What? Haha, I like how he roasts people. Yes, I do too. That's actually one of my favorite aspects of just the way that I roast people. It's like really, really mean, but it's kind of like funny because it's like nobody could possibly be that mean. Luca actually has a pretty lengthy comment, but I do like it, where he's saying, in my opinion, opinion, Tryon is making Trove harder and harder over time. With the new Shadow Tower update and gem forging that is very time consuming because of all the bound brilliance, which you quickly run out of if you frequently augment your gems, I think that Trove should start focusing more attention into players that are new to the game, as well as the end game players like myself and others. Yep, I completely agree with that one, Luca, honestly speaking. While the end game players are the ones that are kind of whispering in the developers' ears, telling them we need more end game content, honestly speaking, I feel that the community and the overall player base of Trove says otherwise, that they should be focusing their attention on the beginning half of the game to actually keep that player retention, rather than just having new content developed for only 10% of the actual player base. Templar1333 ended up saying, VR chat please, we need some for Uganda Knuckles. I don't know if I know Dway, but we are definitely going to end up doing some VR chat on the channel. I know that it's hilarious. I have played VR chat off camera. I just haven't found the time to actually record an episode because of the fact that if I record an episode of VR chat, I mean, I have to make a lot of cuts. And for those of you that don't know what VR chat is, it's pretty much like the dankest game ever, where both PC players and virtual reality headset players can interact with each other at the same time, but VR players actually get to, you know, move around with the controllers and stuff. And I usually stand in like really, really stupid positions in the game. And I mean, you wouldn't be able to actually see that in the video. You would just be able to see my face cam and how dumb I look. Caden asks, why do you have the bottom left corner blurred in your Trove videos? Which, that's because of the chat. You know, I'm a family-friendly channel, and sometimes the chat is not necessarily family-friendly. People often slip up by just saying very light swears that you wouldn't think would actually be profanity, or at least most people wouldn't. But I myself have learned over time, by being a family-friendly channel, where I've had to actually drop certain words from my vocabulary because of the fact that it's like, oh, this word? Yeah, this is really offensive in most countries, even if you say it in English. And it's like, oh, because over here in Canada, it's like nothing to it. It's not really an offensive word at all. But I, of course, placate to the vast majority, which is the people actually watching the videos and the family-friendly content, right? I also wanted to pick this one out, Mr. Voper, because he's actually watching my Trove episode 2 video, which was like years ago, and he says, I'm watching this in 2018, lol. Oh my gosh, almost every question is just on that 2018 video. Let's see if we can skip past all of this. Human fall flat? Human fall flat. Okay, Roman the Spartan, you're a baller, because seriously, human fall flat? I played that game like a million years ago. He says if he got $1 for every time he said tedious, he would be a millionaire. So I said tedious 1,000,000 times. Is that what you're trying to say? That I said tedious 1,000,000 times? Because I highly doubt that. Okay, here we go. We've got a comment on Minecraft Bros episode 3. I like your video! Okay, Lorenzo, calm down, say it, don't spray it. The MLG Banana says, "M'lady," which is so dank, I love it. Spocky the Frog, I love your hair. Yeah, me too, when I used to actually be able to grow it. KOD 4 Eclipse, where did you get your hoodie? I'm guessing that he's talking about this beautiful one, which I got from Sweden on a random website. Like, that's the whole thing. People are always like, where'd you get that hoodie? It's awesome. I know it's awesome. I wish it was in my merch store, but we're not gonna be able to have anything like this for years to come, if ever. And I mean, honestly speaking, Reapers, all I ended up doing was looking online specifically for purple cat hoodie. I found an image of one that's like, I don't know what the brand is. It's like Poison or something like that. Poison Kitty or Cat Poison or something, right? And I just followed the link to a site that ended up selling this thing that just so happened to be in Sweden. It took like months for this hoodie to actually reach me, and it was really, really overpriced. Deshaun says, I subscribed! Thank you, because you, Deshaun, just got us that much closer to getting 150,000 subscribers! Dante1306 says, no offense, but how long can you be a noob in Warframe? I don't know. Let's find out. This is kind of funny. Quaz POE says, don't worry about consoles. PC is where it's always been at. Forever. Since Diablo 1. So we got our old school gamer here because I love Diablo 1. I actually had a series of it with my brother that was on, I think we actually did it on the PlayStation version because it was local co-op. Mark actually left a comment on my Creativerse video saying, I play Creativerse, it is way better than Minecraft, so much more material resources. Yes and no, like Minecraft in a lot of ways to me is kind of like the game itself doesn't really go that far. It's the mods that carry it to infinity and beyond. Zach Roblox and Vlogs said, why don't you have 1 billion subs? You should. I wanted to pick this comment just because we got a real smart man right there. Twitter time! Twitter time! Let's go to the Twitter comments here so I can probably end up getting wrecked by the fact that I'm not going to get many of these. Xavier is saying, I guess again about my Trove video talking about the 2018 content and what's going to happen with it in the future. Well, I watched the video and now I'm kind of worried. If they plan on releasing new gems, I got a feeling they're going to make a lot of players quit, especially pay-to-win players. Yes, I completely agree that if they end up adding a new tier of gems without actually making it some type of like if we could upgrade our stellar gems into the new gems, then I could see people sticking around, but for the most part, I see it as kind of a big flop outside of the fact that they are going to end up making a lot more money from the player base that is going to stick around and continue to buy these gems and stuff like that, right? Tyvan TV, when are you going to play Fortnite and PUBG together on the Xbone? Let's do this. I don't plan on playing PUBG ever in my entire life, and for Fortnite, I'm actually waiting until they add 50v50 permanently into the game, and then I'll probably end up adding it to the channel and actually starting a series on it. What? How does this float? How does what float? What is this? What's he? Oh. Okay, I'm guessing he's talking about like that. That's actually a graphical glitch that has happened with Trove for a very, very long time, where if you end up going into the Shadow Tower, sometimes it'll end up glitching out where you'll actually see these other players that were in the Shadow Tower world with you. You'll actually see their character model appear in every other map that you end up actually loading into. It's very strange. I don't know why it happens, but it does. The same Ruby and Rune guy says, can I be in one of those clickbait flux in 5-second videos now? What is he talking about? Why? I don't get it. It's really laggy and he's fishing. No, really, what is this? Is it because he's fishing? Charred hub hugger, that's it? I guess that's pretty cool that he ended up getting the charred hub hugger, which is a very rare fish, but I don't understand what that's got to do with flux. Well, everybody, I think that's it because the hoodie's coming off, so I really do hope that you've been enjoying this new series, I guess I would say. I've been having an absolute blast doing it. You know, it's a nice excuse for me to not only read through the comments, but to also pick and choose certain questions that I want to be able to answer in a video. And again, if you have a comment that you want to appear in a video, you can actually leave a comment in the comment section down below, because next week we're going to end up reading more comments out of this video before I end up progressing and just reading like comments from everything, right? And then also, I do want to mention this as well, that sometime soon on my community page on YouTube, I'm going to actually ask questions for a Q&A video that I'll end up doing separately from the comments video. It's not necessarily going to be a series or anything, but it's been a long enough time that we need to do a Q&A video, dude, like seriously. In any case, Reapers, thank you so much for watching. Very much appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, favorite, and subscribe for more daily content. That's also going to build up loyalty points in my merch store. Links are in the description for that. And for the fans that want to go the extra mile, you can donate to me for absolutely free with Gawkbox. Check links in the description explaining more about that as well. Sign on, stay epic, everybody. See you next week.